Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The topic of my presentation is belt and pulley drives. This is one of the source of power transmission from driver to the driven shaft. My name is Muhammad Awais and roll number is written here. This is one of the basic mechanism for transmitting power from driver to the driven shaft. We can achieve our objective from the shaft and the gear mechanism, but this is one of the mechanism, and let's introduce this. This is the driver shaft and this is the driven shaft. The belt and the arc of contact matter this power transmission. This is the top view of this, and this is the front view of belt and drive mechanism. The power from driver to the driven shaft is transmitted through the belt. The slack side must be the upper side, otherwise if the slack side is the lower side, then the arc of contact will decrease. If we make the slack side the upper side, then the arc of contact between the smaller pulley and the belt increase. The pulleys between of the pulleys of the driver and the driven shafts must be in line. If they are not in line, we cannot achieve our objective efficiently. And second, the source of power transmission from driver to the driven pulley is if is must be large, not the must be between 3.5 to 10 times the diameter of larger pulley. If it is less than 3.5 times the diameter of larger pulley, then we can use gear mechanism. If it is greater, then we have to use shaft mechanism. To make this distance from driver to the driven pulley, between this we have to adjust the diameter of pulleys. But if the pulleys are identical, we can use any pulley for our reference. There are many factors affecting the power transmission. The first one is the tension. If we use the belt and drive mechanism under heavy tension, such as in VCT transmission for automobile, we have to use the belt and pulley made of very good material. But if we have to use this mechanism for domestic home applications, such as in pumps, as shown in the figure on the front page, then we can use a local or cheap material to obtain our objective. The third factor is velocity of the belt. If we want to increase the velocity of output driven shaft, we have to decrease its diameter. But if we want to increase the velocity of output shaft, we have to decrease its diameter. But if we want to decrease its velocity, we have to increase its diameter than the driver shaft. The arc of contact between the smaller pulley and belt also matter this power transmission. If it is very large, then we cannot achieve our object, and if it is very small, then we can also not achieve our object. It must be moderate between smaller to larger value to achieve our object efficiently and to avoid slipping. The classification of belt drives can be made in three ways. The first one is it is light drives. The speed varies from 0 to 10 meter. If it is 0, then there is no power transmission. 0 to 10 meter per second. The medium drives 10 meter to 22 meter per second, and the high drives, as used in VCT transmission, it is up to 22 meter per second. The last slide shows the classification of belt type. If we use flat belt, that is used for low drives. The V belt is used for medium drives, and the round or tooth belt are used for high drives. This tooth belt is specially designed to avoid slipping. There is very less chance of slipping in tooth or V belt, but in case of flat belt, there is large chance of slipping. And round belts are used for high power transmission, as in case of bores or tube wells. Thank you very much.